All right, now I am in the process to make a pen for my sister Liz, and I got this piece of wood. It's a piece of maple, white maple. I don't know if you guys can see it, the camera won't focus, but anyway, with this block I'm gonna slice this in 4 pieces so I can turn them into blanks, and then I'll keep you guys posted what I'm gonna do next to turn this into a nice pen. All right, stay tuned. Okay, all right, here is when I'm cheating my way because I don't want to use the table saw or the bend saw to slice this, so I'm gonna use the miter saw. I do this all the time, so it's not a big deal. And so this gonna slice this like this, and then turn it, slice it. So it's gonna give me like 4 pieces, 4 blanks. All right, I'll show you guys when I'm done. Two equal slices. So now I have to cut these in half and half, so I get 4 pieces. Go back here. Here. So this is my way of cheating, quick way to get these blanks. There you go, 4 blanks. These blank is gonna be the pen. All right. All right, so now I'm back on my working table. What I just did here is these are the tube that goes inside the blank, so you can mount the kit. So I measure my tube with a little extra gap in the front and a little gap in the back. So all right, so I just cut them on the miter saw. So we had it like this, and I have this extra piece. So I cut these pieces out. So you see, I had to make a little small adjustment on the miter saw, so this is not too short, like so. You know, it still came out a little short, not short, but the exact size. So that means I have to be very careful when I'm grinding the surface. Yep. So there you have it. I have 2 pieces for 2 tubes. Now I'm gonna go on my drill press, and I'm gonna drill a hole, 7mm hole, right in the center, so these 2 can go in. All right, and I'll show you guys what's next. All right. All right, so I'm at the drill press, and this is where I'm gonna drill the holes. So I have my drill bit set up to the exact size of the tube, and now I'm gonna mount these and tie these little grip. I can get a better control, get a straight hole down. Let's adjust this. Alright. So I usually estimate the center. Some people use little compass, you know, a little square. It really doesn't matter. You know, you have a hole that goes straight down. I'm talking about. Get the hole, come straight through. So this is gonna fit perfectly the 7mm. So let's do the other one. So we have both holes. Now we're gonna glue those tubes inside of them, and then we go turn them. Okay, now I'm back with my two blanks, like I was showing you guys. Punch the holes, 7mm. Now this tubes is gonna fit right in there, like so. Okay. So I'm gonna put some CA glue. I use CA medium. CA medium. So I don't use the thin one or the thick one. The thick one, when you put it on there and then you're trying to stick it in there, it kind of overflow. So I'll just put a thin layer of CA glue. Oops. All right, just kind of spread it all over the tube. All right, so what I do, I don't go all the way up to here because this the hole is so tight, it's gonna push most of the CA up anyway. So there's no point of adding CA all the way up there. All right, so we're gonna use the long one first. So what we do, we slide it, and this is keep in mind, you know, you gotta do this real fast because what happened when if you don't let this cool down fast enough or cold enough, the CA with the heat is gonna cure, and then your tube is gonna stick out, so you won't be able to push it in. So it'd be a waste of blanks and tube. So this is cool down. Now the way I do it, I just put it in, boom, twist it, twist it, twist it, and then punch it down. Okay, like so. So I just kind of push it a little bit more. See, it's already curing there. So this one is pretty much done. All right, so do the second one. All right, just enough from there to punch it through, twist it, twist it, twist it, and push it in there. That's how I do it. All right, get you a little napkin because CA gets on it's gonna get on your finger. So there's something that's called debond. Put it on your finger, or if you wanna remove some CA glue. All right, so there we go. Now I'm just gonna give them a quick dry. It's a spray. You grab it. It's the activator. So what that does, it helps the CA cure faster, so you don't have to sit there and wait for it to dry. So it activates the CA and cure it. Now it's already bonded. Everything is good to go. So what I'll do, I'll go back on the drill press, and I'm gonna use, I'll show you guys real quick. It's a rim. So this goes right inside here, and it makes everything flush. Like it grinds the top of it so everything is flat. All right, and then this one has a little excess in there. So you go and grind it all the way down to the tube, the end of the tube. All right, so I'll keep you guys posted. I'll show you next what I'm doing. All right, so I'm back, okay? This is what I was talking about. this little thing, what it does, it grind everything to the surface of the tube. Okay, can you see it? I don't know, the camera won't focus right. You know, let's look at this side. So what it does, it grind this, make this part very smooth. All right, so I did all 4 sides. All right, and then now we're gonna head to the lathe and we're gonna turn these babies into a nice little pin. All right, stay tuned. Guys, before I head on the lathe, let me set this camera real quick so I can show you. Okay, all right, so these are called bushings. All right, these little things here, they are called bushings. What they do, they allow you to set the size of the pen so it fit exactly the kit, so it is not too crazy. All right, so this particular pen comes with 3 bushing. So the center one is a connector between those 2, and then this one is bigger than this one. All right, so you guys see what I'm talking about? These are called bushings. And when I put that on the lathe, on the mandrel, it's gonna keep everything together, and that is a guide on the width, you know, how big and how small that I need to trim this. All right, so let's head over to the lathe. We're gonna put this in as such. Take these little bushings out. So you slide this right into the mandrel. So now let me adjust the mandrel to make sure it's the length. Right. Now okay, so I'm sure you guys can see it. It's probably gonna be some dust, so we can manage. It's not gonna get in your face. All right, so let's start. Let's get started. Spin this up. So this is what I was talking about. Now start looking like the shape of a pen. All right. So I'm gonna use my other tool. Use this, or I prefer this because this has a little round curve. So let's do it. All right, so what we have here is the beginning of the pen. Sure we don't have any imperfections in our mandrel. Alright, so now what we go to now is the sanding phase. So I'll go through the sanding phase. I'll turn the volume, the speed down so I don't burn the wood. And then I'll go very gently.